Alright, what's up everyone? This is NinjaDeathStrike bringing you another Wi-Fi battle. This one's with Just0r, another member of PLO. And we both have really tight offensive teams, and this is going to be a quick battle. It was really good though, almost no hacks, and really well played on both sides. So we both have dragon leads, which is kind of fun. I know that Dragonite must be multi-scale since they all are, but I didn't think it'd be able to survive a Spexed Draco Meteor. Turns out it can, not with a lot of health, but he managed to do it, and he gets a Dragon Dance up. There's no way I want to sacrifice Latios this quickly, though, so I switch out, go into my Azumarill, assuming that he'll be able to take one attack. Even though Dragonite's at +1 attack, Azumarill is super bulky, and he is able to survive that attack, and luckily I finish him off with Aqua Jet there. So he's going to bring in his Conkeldurr, and I don't want to sacrifice Azumarill yet, so I switch into my Breloom, and my plan was to put him asleep, but he has a Burn Orb, which I've never seen before. That was really surprising. It completely throws off my plan, and I'm forced to switch right out and go into my Espeon. Here, I'm going to threaten him with Psychic, but what I really want to do is set up a Reflect so that my team doesn't have to worry about physical damage for the next 8 turns since my Espeon has Light Clay. So he goes for Mach Punch to get some damage in. It does almost half, and I set up my Reflect. Next, I'm just going to Psychic. I expected Scissor to come in, but I didn't really care. I just wanted to get some damage in before Cheese goes down. So I get an attack. He decides to Swords Dance on the second turn, so I get another attack there, and I get a special defense drop. I really expected this next attack to kill, but again, he lives with just a sliver of health, and he's able to U-turn out. Swords Dance and U-turn on Scissor was kind of surprising. Normally, Swords Dance sets run Bug Bite, but he has U-turn, so he finishes off Cheese and brings Conkeldurr back out. And I'm going to switch into my Latios since it outspeeds the rest of his team. And nothing wants to take a Spec Psychic. He leaves Conkeldurr in to die and brings in Cloyster. Obviously, it's going to Shell Smash here, so I'm going to damage it first. And he has a Focus Sash, so that's Pokemon number 3, hanging on by a sliver of health. And he gets his Shell Smash up. I decide to sack Azumarill at this point, but looking back on it, it would have been a much better idea to sacrifice Breloom since he's not going to be able to do anything else in this match. Too late for that now, though. I bring in Azumarill. He takes a bunch of Icicle Spears right to the face and dies from it. So he's down, but I get a safe switch in. I'm going to bring in my Arcanine. I'm not worried about the Intimidate, but I have Extreme Speed, so I'm going to threaten to kill it. And Just0r switches in his Electivire. Here, I decide to switch out to Breloom just to make sure that Arcanine doesn't die, because there's a possibility if that Electivire was Jolly with max speed, we could have speed tied, and I know I'm going to need Arcanine rather later to be able to win this match. So I sacrifice Breloom and earn another safe switch. And once again, I'm going to go back to my Latios, and he's going to go right back to work. He's going to take out Electivire with a Psychic, and I'm ready to hit whatever else comes in next. Just0r decides to bring in his Heracross, and I'm assuming it's Scarfed. But I just want to see what he's going to choose to lock himself into, so I leave Latios in. He's done plenty of damage, and I'm going to switch in Bad Horse. So Heracross is locked into Mega Horn, that's not going to do diddly squat, and I just close combat. Down goes Scissor. Just0r is going to bring in Cloyster next, and he's going to go down. And Bad Horse is going to work. So takes down Cloyster, and next he's going to bring in his Heracross. So now he has to choose a move, and my balloon is still intact. So if he has Earthquake, it doesn't matter because he can't lock himself into it since it won't hit Bad Horse. Instead, he decides to go for close combat, which was his best option given the circumstances. Takes down Bad Horse and leaves me to bring in Arcanine one last time. I get the Intimidate up, so I'm pretty sure, barring a crit, I'm going to be able to survive, but to be sure that I kill Heracross, I have to go for Flare Blitz. And you can see close combat still did a lot of damage, 2/3. So now I know I'm going to kill Heracross, but I'm just praying that I don't do so much damage that I'm going to kill myself from recoil. I live with just 30 HP and pull out the win. That was a great match. It was a lot of fun. And as I said before, no hacks, which is really nice. So thanks for the game, Just0r. Can't wait to face you again.